Hey yo, this your boy Pastor Troy, and I just jumped off the porch, baby. You already know, with Dirty Glove Bastard. It's going all the way down. PT Cruz, and it's on.
And we do it in the A.
Pastor Troy, welcome to DGB, man.
Hey, what's happening, baby?
I'm really excited.
We on the block, man. Y'all got me out early today, man. Out here on the block, baby.
Got you on the real porch right now, man. I'm real excited about this, PT.
That's all good.
History, man, and I want to just dive right into this, man.
That's all good. I hope Gucci don't get me for trapping on his block, man. Y'all got me out here.
He ain't going to.
Hey, it's all good, Gucci.
All right. So I want to start off by asking you, how have you stayed relevant for 20 years now in this crazy music business?
Man, you know, 20 years in the game, man, one of the most important thing I did to keep relevant, man, was not stop. You know what I mean, man? I just always just muscle through all the changes, man. It's probably been damn 10 different styles of rap music that came out of Atlanta, man, since I started. So one thing about me, man, I just keep it Pastor Troy and do what I do.
Yeah, I mean, you've been releasing albums, like I said, for 20 years straight.
Yeah.
How many albums?
Man, I'm probably 30 plus,
30
man.
plus,
Yeah, I'm probably 30
right?
plus, hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's tight.
That's crazy.
Masters on, too. That I own the masters, too, man, you know?
All of them?
Probably, I did 4 with Universal, so I probably own 26.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And how important is that to you?
It's great, man. You know what I mean? I was doing it before I even really understood the importance of it. But I knew they was excited about. Everybody was asking me for my masters. I was like, shit. I guess this must be something important to have. You feel
Like
me?
all the labels,
yeah. What a masters? What a masters?
Yeah.
Who owned the masters?
And you were like, nope.
Yeah, man.
After
that first instance, I was like, man, maybe I need to keep these masters, especially when I went to hearing about artists like Puffy and Jay-Z and stuff buying their masters and stuff back, you know what I mean?
So
paying a lot of money. I was like, shit, I'm just gonna keep it off the rip.
Exactly. Save yourself a bag later.
You know?
All right, so let's take it back to No More Play in GA.
Yeah.
This song dropped 20 years ago, and doing some research, I actually found out this was the first song you ever recorded.
Yeah, man, that was the first time I've been to a studio, man.
So did you come to the studio with the song already written?
You know what? I came to the studio, back then, man, studio time was so expensive. You know what I mean, man? It was nothing like just having a studio in your room and all this stuff. So you go to the studio back in those days, man, they charging you a couple $100 an hour that you ain't got. You got to come prepared. You feel me, man? So when I walked in that joint, it was crazy. The first time I went to the studio, plugged the drum machine up, the engineer was like, okay, separate the bass, send it out audio 1, send the snare to audio 2. I'm sitting there like, oh, I just listened to it out the headphones. Just plug the headphone jack up and we'll listen like that. He like, let me tell you something, this is a professional studio, man. Don't be in here wasting my time, and I don't want to be in here wasting your money. If you don't know how to separate your tracks, you need to go home and do your damn do and come back. I'm like, God, this shit is serious. Homeboy,
doing this for you?
Unplugged my damn drum machine, went home and got back in my manual, like, how the hell do I separate these tracks? I was able to get back in the studio probably later on that week, man. When I walked back in the studio, plugged it up, he was like, shit, you got it? I said, I got it. He was like, all right. He done plugged it up. He was like, push play. Push play. And he soloed that bass. Woo, 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 woo. He said, that's it. I said, shit, let's go, baby. Track that joint out, hit the studio, man, and the rest is history.
How many songs did you have written when you went to the studio that first
Man,
time?
dog, we did like 10 songs in a week. Yeah, we did about 10 songs in a week, man. So how we went in there, I had all the songs together already. I had practiced them so much that when I finally went to the studio, man, I was able to spit them pretty easy.
And you produced some of these songs.
Yeah, man. Record, right? I did the drums on all of them, and if I didn't co-produce, I produced the whole track.
Yeah.
I got it. It was difficult, man. You know, back in the day, it's crazy, man. 20 years later, and I'm finding myself back at that place where I can't get the beats that I want.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm back to making beats, man. I had to go dust off the drum machine, man, but I love it, man. You know, producing, it's dope being an artist that can produce because it's 100% of my thought. You feel me, man? That's different. You know what I mean, man? It might be what makes stuff so mysterious when people can produce and put the lyrics on top of it. Look at Kanye. You know, just the producers that can do it. Their music be different. You feel me?
Yeah, there's only a handful of artists that actually
they can do it. Yeah, man.
All right, so I always want to know, why did you decide to go at Master P on that phone call intro?
Yeah, you know what, man? We didn't have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You feel me, man? We didn't have nothing to lose. Some little boys in the studio, man. Fuck it, man, dog. Man, Master P killing you. My homeboy used to always fuck with me, man. That shit all right, but Master P killing you, man. You know what I mean? It was kind of like inside motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It finally got to the point where I was like, man, my shit jamming. I'm not studying Master P, man. I'm talking about, man, I just cussing my friends out about this shit. So it finally got to the point where, man, I just had to say, fuck it, man. We ready down here in Georgia.
Yeah, so it's more just kind of taking a shot at who was on top.
Yeah, whoever was on top, man. It could have been anybody at the time. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing like we wanted to go and kill Master P. No. I got a lot of respect for him, man. You know what I mean? For somebody to even, to be the person, to be attacked, you had to be doing something right.
Yeah.
You feel me, man? So it's good. Much love, P.
Have you ever ran into Master P?
We haven't really chopped it up, man. We have never really chopped it up. You know what I mean? I talked to C Murder, man, since he's been down and everything, but it's cool. 20 years, man. We ain't had no conflicts.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just keep it cool. You know what I mean?
No bad blood.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. What's the energy like when you perform that song today?
You already know.
Like it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, you already know, man. You know, that song was really like, that's really Georgia's battle cry. That's what my boy Bigger Rankins always telling me, man. That was the battle cry for Georgia.
Yeah.
We never had that. You know what I mean? Somebody to represent us like that.
Yeah.
And for me to have that song, man, I'm grateful.
And did you ever imagine that that song would be used so much in sports?
You know what, man? It was crazy, man. It just it took off and just had legs of its own, man. I guess people just really appreciated the energy of it, man. It was just totally different from what was really going on in Georgia.
Yeah.
So for us to have some music that brought that kind of energy, man, the bands latched on to it from high school to college, the rec ballparks, the football teams, you know, it just went out of control.
Yeah.
Hell, man, Beyonce just performed it on Coachella, man. So we got that kind of opportunities off of that record, man. 20 years ago, man, you know. So
what was your reaction when they reached out to you about that?
I was like, what? You know what I mean, man? It was actually real dope, man. To have they actually used it for the official trailer for the Homecoming her joint. So that was a pretty big look, man. Me and Maya Angelou on the Beyonce commercial, I'd take it.
That's big right there.
For sure.
And I doing some research, I learned you didn't put We Ready on the chorus until like a week after you had recorded
Yeah, man. You know what? I had dropped it, and it was the last day we were listening to it, man. Listening to it back, it was just no more playing GA. I just told the dude, man, give me another track, man. Let me go in there and add this part.
You just felt like it was missing?
Yeah, man, just something else to rock to, and that We Ready was the best thing. I'm so happy I went back in that damn studio. Good shit, man.
Yeah, that definitely set it off for you.
Yeah, man, took it to another place.
All right. And you wrote the majority of your debut album, We Ready, I Declare War, in church?
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? I always, my dad is Pastor Troy, a lot of people know. So with my dad preaching, man, he just always gave real knowledge, you know what I mean? Real stuff that you can apply to life, you know what I mean? And a lot of my friends weren't in church, but I was, you know what I mean? And I really wanted them to not miss out on some of this good stuff that I heard. So I just take it and put my kind of twist on it and try to reiterate it to the people.
So you were actually taking like things he was saying.
Yeah, man. Just trying to work it in, just working it into the music, man. You know what I mean? Come on. Ain't nothing like the motivation and encouragement that you get at church. You know what I mean? I just try to take that and apply it to my boys in the streets and the stuff that we have going on, man. You know, some people not gonna be able to relate to it coming from a 60-year-old man, you know, with white hair. But here I am, a younger brother, somebody they can relate to. I'm still saying the same thing. You know what I mean? Might add a cuss word or two every now and then, but it's pretty much the same.
I got you.
Yeah.
And you state that this album opened up the doors for the Atlanta gangster rap scene.
Oh yeah, man, most definitely, man. You know, no disrespect to Outkast or, you know, Goody Mob and stuff like that, but that really wasn't just gangster music, man.
Soulful.
You know, man, it was just a different music. You know what I mean? Dungeon Family were doing one thing, but Pastor Troy came out the trash can. You feel me, man? I came with a whole nother sound, man, with a whole nother energy. It's dope. I actually I'm from Atlanta, but I went down to Augusta to Payne College, and that's where I was first respected as being a rapper. I was able to introduce myself as a rapper. You know what I mean? I was 2 hours away from home, didn't nobody know me. Whoever I said I was, that's who I was, you know what I mean? They were like, man, shit, where you from? Atlanta? Oh, Atlanta's hot, y'all got Outkast, y'all got Goody Mob? What you do? Shit, I rap too, you know what I mean? That's the new hot thing, yeah, I rap too, but little did I know that it would turn into, hey man, that's Pastor Troy, he rap. Hey, that's Pastor Troy, he rap. I'm like, damn man, they are actually calling me Pastor Troy, saying that I rap. You feel me, man? So I got a special place for Augusta in my heart, you know what I mean? Where Michael Troy, I'm from Atlanta, but Pastor Troy is from Augusta. You know what I mean? Kinda, a lot of people don't understand how you gotta work that, man, but I'm from two places. You feel me?
Yeah, and a lot of artists here in Atlanta started like mimicking your sound or you know, using the same sound.
Oh yeah, man. You know what, man? You know, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. You can't deny it. You can't deny the impact that Pastor Troy had in the A, man. You can't deny it. A lot of the dudes, I don't think they know how to pay homage or give respect without feel like they being slighted or overlooked. You feel me, man? I ain't tripping about you, man. You know you can't fuck with me. You feel me, man? I don't be tripping on it like that, man. So it's cool. Artists, if y'all listening, Pastor Troy is not tripping on you like that, man. Calm down. Give respect, goddamn what respect is due, because you know I know the truth about all this shit. You know I was there the whole ride. You feel me? I know when you started. I'm on everybody's first album, not on mine. You feel me, man? I didn't call nobody to get on their album. You all called me. So,
you feel like you get your respect or your credit for changing the sound of it?
I don't think I want it. So I can always keep on raising hell about it. So I can keep raising hell about it. So I can keep raising hell about not getting it. They try to give it to me all the time. Well, what fun is that? You feel me? I won't be able to keep raising hell about not getting it. Don't do it.
All right. And what about the current scene here in Atlanta? Do you feel like these artists are putting on for the city in the right way?
Well, you know, it's cool. Everybody's doing what they do, but you wouldn't have made it coming up when we came up. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I was telling on another interview, man, you just gotta respect the crumbs that we dropped for this thing, man. You know what I mean, bruh? It was a day when the radio station wasn't playing, what, it got a guitar in it and it's rap? Hell no, we'll never play that. You know what I mean, man? What, the bass and the stuff that's, the tempo that's playing on the radio now. I was the artist that went through, that'll never work on urban radio. You feel me? But I'm still up there, well, but this is my single, this is what I'm rolling with. You know what I mean? For now them to see the records at the top of the charts with the same tempo, man, with so many elements from then, I just sit back and say, little do you know what I mean? How soon they forget, you know, but it's cool, I like it, man, you know what I mean? Challenge yourself though. That's what I ask all y'all young artists to do. Challenge yourself. If you goddamn made that shit, man, and it was just that, so simple, man. If you wrote your rap, man, and that was, you feel like you ain't even have to think about it and you done, really think about it, man, and challenge yourself. I mean, I always look for that, man. I'm looking for that even now as I finish up this new album that I'm about to drop, man. I'm still challenging myself with my pen, you know what I mean, man? Coming up with concepts for the song, not just going to this motherfucker spitting about what kind of car I got this kind of ring, this chain, oh, I'm with. That's cool, you know what I mean? That's fine and dandy, but try to use this music and this tool for a little bit more than that, because people they needing it, you know what I mean? The people needing it, they looking at you now. They trusting you to tell them something, you know what I mean? When we see the stuff in the community, man, it's almost like a hand-in-hand reflection of what's going on with the music shit. So when the music morale is low, the crime and shit, it spills out into the streets. You see a lot of that bullshit going on, man, you know what I mean? So I encourage and challenge all the artists, man. Let's tell both sides of the story. Let's not tell the that side. Let's talk about some of the consequences when this shit don't go right. You feel me, man? Motherfucker might jump out there. I'm in my Maybach with a brick on my front seat and goddamn, I'm going 1,000 miles per hour. Okay, that sounded dope. Now rap that verse about when they pull your ass fucking over with that shit. You feel me? How that ended up. So, both sides.
I got you.
Hey,